Hi Capricorns and welcome. This is your general tarot scope for the month of September 2017. I did already pre-shuffled, laid out all the cards, and so we'll just get started with you since I don't have any messages or anything to really bring up. So let's just get started. So we start off with the Three of Pentacles, and what this represents is the energies of planning and collaboration, and it's still in the early stages. Like I say, I like to think of the numbers like this is the 3, and I like to think of it as trimesters in pregnancy. So 1 to 3 is like the first trimester of a pregnancy, and so on and so forth. So this is like how I like to kind of get this across. So it is still like the first trimester and the early stages of planning and collaborating, and it is collaborating with others. So you're planning some kind of project with other people, and like I said, it's still in the early stages of it, so look out for that. Next we have is the Four of Pentacles. Now 4s is usually stability, and with this one though is it has to do with possessive, being possessive. So you're being possessive in some part of your life right now, and usually we like to think of it as, and I say we, usually the readers, is possessiveness with finances. And so it could be finances, but it could be any part of your life that you're being possessive with. It could be possessiveness with your time as well. Because I also like to think of the Pentacles as time related, not just financial. It could be time related as well. But then again, it could be with relationships as well. It could be even with your business, your work. So just be aware of that. Holding on tightly to something. So that's where the possessiveness comes in. You're holding on to a lot at this time. Usually in the traditional decks, the Pentacle is like on his head and at his feet and somewhere else, but you're holding on tightly to something. You have a lot you're holding on to. It's also your foundation, because he has those 2 pentacles at his feet as well. But basically it relates to being possessive, or maybe somebody is being possessive with you or with their time or their finances. So we can look at it that way, due to that this is just a general little reading here. Next we have is the Ace of Swords. So new beginnings. It's probably a new way of thinking, new way of communicating. This aces too are yeses to me. So whatever questions I didn't answer, it is a yes to. So new beginnings in some way for you. It's aces, and it's again that first trimester of a pregnancy. So it's the beginning stages of something. Let me see. I think that's all I have for that one. Next we have is the Justice card. Now this is all about balance. Things turning out in your favor, or things going your way, turning out to your benefit on your behalf. So it can be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be legalities, but if you're going through a legal process, it is in an upright position, so it looks like things will work out to your benefit or work out on your behalf, turn out in your favor. So look out for that. So it can be anywhere in your life, not just legalities. It can be anything. It could be getting a new job, or it could be just about anything. So not just legalities. Balance is also a factor in this. The Sword of Righteousness as well. So let me see. Communication is involved with this, of course. Ways of thinking is also involved with this, but something turning out to your benefit or on your behalf. Next we have is Eight of Pentacles. Now with this one, this is something you've been working on for a long time, and it could be a side project, away from your 9-to-5 job, if you have a 9-to-5 job. But this is just something that you've been working on for a long time now, and it could, and that goes well with the Justice card here. It will turn out to your benefit or turn out in your favor. where you've been using your talents and your skills and you've been working on that for a very long time, and it'll turn out to be profitable for you to start making money off of that talent or skill. It could be even with your job, you know, burning the midnight oil, your business burning the midnight oil, but turns out to your benefit or on your behalf, where you can make profit from it. Okay. Next we have is the Queen of Swords. Now, if it's the energies of it, it is a righteous card, so a righteous energy. Other than that, if it is a person, then this is a person who is blunt, who is honest to a fault, and to a point where they can even hurt your feelings because they're so honest and truthful. But this is someone you trust, who you probably go to for advice. It could be a mother figure who you also go to maybe for advice, motherly advice, and or it could be you, where you feel quite powerful and confident in yourself, maybe even be put in a leadership position. It could be that as well. So many factors are involved when you pick up the Queen of, or when you have that Queen of Swords in your reading. And it could be that you're, because this is an experienced person, or it could be you yourself, and how you carry yourself and how you're communicating with other people, and how the way you're, even with the way that you're thinking. So it could be you just very much in that position as well. But because this is a general reading, that's why I'm pointing out at all factors that could possibly make sense to you. Last card we have is the Ace of Cups. Now this could be new love coming in for you, the beginnings and the feelings of new love. Your cup runneth over. Maybe you're just feeling the sense of love and energies of love, just because. This is a wonderful card to have. It is also another ace that you have, so it is also another yes. So whatever questions I did not answer, it is also a yes to. So this could be romantic love coming to you. But it also could be a new friendship, a new, even getting closer to another family member and reconnecting, or even not even reconnecting, just having a new level of a new type of relationship, even with a family member, and you're closer. So many factors can be involved with this as well. So let's kind of recap here. So planning, collaboration, it's still in the early stages. And you're planning and you're collaborating with others on some kind of project, and it could be quite profitable in the long run, but like I said, it's still in the early stages, and it looks like it can become quite profitable by the way I'm looking at the cards and how they're laid out here. And being quite possessive at this time, it could be with your finances, it could be with your time, it could be with somebody else, a relationship, or it could be the other way around, and somebody else is being quite possessive with you, with their time and their finances, or just with you in general. So possessiveness is in the cards at this time, so be careful of that. And maybe new beginnings for you, maybe a new way of thinking, new way of communicating, but beginnings, it's a new beginning nonetheless. And whatever questions I didn't answer, it is a yes to. And something turning out in your favor or on your behalf, so look out for that. That's also a wonderful thing to have. And then working on something for a very long time, your skills, your talents, and it end up becoming profitable for you. So using that talent and skill and making money off of it, okay? And eventually, like I like to say, is that eventually you won't need that 9-to-5. You could be doing quite well with your talent and skill and profiting off of that, to where you do not need that 9-to-5 job anymore, and you can just stick with your own business, or you're working with your own talents and skills. And either the energies of righteous energy coming in for you, or you feeling quite powerful and confident in yourself, maybe put into a leadership position, or this is somebody who is like a mother figure, or who you go to for advice, or you could just be dealing with somebody who is just so totally honest, blunt, and truthful, even though it hurts. And then the your cup runneth over, feelings of love, just because, or it could be romantic relationship just coming into your life and a new beginning on that one, or getting closer, or having a deep friendship with somebody, or maybe getting closer with a family or relative, or a relative. And it is another yes. So whatever questions I didn't answer, it is another yes too. So I thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. And not sure if because it's so late, I'm sorry this video is so late. I do feel bad about that. So I don't know if I'll be able to do a weekly, but I'll try to get the monthly for October out early enough so then I can do weekly readings. But again, I thank you for watching. I bid you fabulous September, or at least the rest of it. So remember, it takes two to tarot, and I bid you aloha.